You guys already know if you watch this channel, I try my best to create all my mods and create the craziest mods possible. But sometimes you gotta go a little higher up than myself. And that's, of course, the absolute legend. From the Madden mod community, who posted on the Madden mod community's Discord the craziest mod I've ever seen. Well, maybe not the craziest mod, but an awesome mod today. And that's going to be always go for it mod. Now, what does this mean? Well, first off, this means there's going to be no punts and there's going to be no field goals throughout a whole entire NFL season. So, let's get right into it, guys. First game we have here is going to be versus the Cleveland Browns. And keep in mind, there's no punts, no field goals for the whole entire league. So it's not just, us. It's everybody. Which is insanely crazy to say because that means every score is going to be either 7. Everything is going to be divided by 7 points or 6 points in case the team misses an extra point. But again, there's going to be no 17 to 21, 20, 21 scores unless someone misses an extra point, etc. And our first game here is actually, surprisingly enough, an overtime thriller that has the Bengals beating the Browns in Cleveland, something they have not done since 2019, 41-35. And it was actually an insane game. But again, 0 kicks, 0 punts. Neither team punted the ball, neither team kicked the ball. Because if it's 4th down and long, you gotta go for it. If it's 4th and 50, you gotta go for it. If it's 4th and 25, you already guessed it, yeah, you gotta go for it. There is no punting, period. Alright, so let's look after week 1. What were the stats like after week 1? So, going up a little bit on this list, NFL, we had 6 touchdowns week 1 by Justin Herbert. Well, you know what? If you're not punting it or you're kicking field goals, then chances are either you're going to win because you throw a lot of touchdowns or you're going to lose because you don't score a lot of touchdowns. We might have the most touchdowns we've ever had in a single season because of this. And if you already guessed it, yeah, kicks. There's 0 kicks week 1, guys. There was 0 punts week 1 because we're not about that crap. Who kicks the ball or punts the ball? Do you understand the point of analytics? Have you not heard and the preaching of analytics? How analytics are so important in real life? How you go for them 4th and 2 because analytics say to go for it? Yeah. I don't know what analytics have to do with all this, but apparently it has something to do with all this. Alright, let's get into our second game, though. We have Ravens versus Bengals, and let's see how this goes. Okay. 14-7. I love how the fact that you have to go for it no matter what just instantly makes the score like 1,000 times higher than it should be. I find that so much more funnier. And again, obviously because, listen, if it's like 4th and 20, right, and you're at your own 10-yard line, you got to go for it. Then the other team has a chance to go ahead and get the ball and then get a touchdown right away. But it's just so many more points that are going to be scored because of this simple, small fact. So I'm going to now sim to the end of the season because I want to see what the final stats look like. Hang on. Alright, so we went 11-6. What was the worst team in football? 3-14, okay. So yeah, the teams that can't score touchdowns at whim are the teams that really just got absolutely mollywopped, okay? If you gotta go for it on every 4th down and you don't have a team that can get a long 4th down, you're gonna be absolutely destroyed. So, I mean, overall wise, it wasn't really like, okay, every game is like, we scored at least 21 plus points. Yeah, every single game was 21 plus points we scored. But still, I don't think it's that outrageous, right? Where if Joe Burrow stays healthy the whole entire season, this Bengals offense gets going, it's not too crazy. Like, 41 touchdowns is not that insane. What did Patrick Mahomes do? 56 touchdowns for Patrick Mahomes. Brock Purdy, 55 touchdowns! What? Dak Prescott, 47. Yeah, going for it all times, would give you a positive number. gonna give you a positive number, always going for it. Wait, why is he 26-26? Wow. That's ironic. What is Josh Allen? Wait, hold up. Where's Josh Allen? Oh, wow. 8 interceptions? That seems unrealistic as crap. 1,681 yards. Okay, that's actually not that crazy. 23 touchdowns for Dalvin Cook. 20 for Derrick Henry and 20 for Austin Eckler. 21 touchdowns for Brandon Ayuk. What? Bro, that is crazy. 20 touchdowns for Travis Kelce. 18, okay. Defensively, I mean, 25 sacks for Von Miller. 9 for AJ Terrell interceptions. Okay. Who won MVP? Not named Patrick Mahomes. Oh, Dak Prescott. Nice. Nice. All right. Did any NFL records get broken? Passing yards in a game. No. Okay. Passing touchdowns in a game. Yes. Patrick Mahomes threw 8 touchdowns in a game. Yeah, that sounds about right. Only he did it, though. Nobody else broke the passing record. Rushing yards in a game? No. Rushing touchdowns in the game? There's no way no one broke that. No one broke that? I feel like there's so much, though. Rushing yards in the game? No. Rushing touchdowns? Yes. 6 touchdowns. Receiving touchdowns, sorry. Ricky James for the Chiefs. Also, Joshua Palmer for the Chargers. And anybody else? It looks like no. Alright. My next question is season. Passing yards for a season. Wait. They didn't break that? Passing touchdowns easily. Patrick Mahomes. Don't get me wrong. That's easily. Brock Purdy too, man. Brock Purdy just said, bro, we don't care. Priest Holmes. Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook broke that. Of all players, man, if you told me who was going to break it, I would not think it would be Dalvin Cook. Brandon Ayuk and Travis Kelce both broke it. And CeeDee Lamb. That makes about sense. Alright, let me sim to the playoffs. Let's sim to the playoffs, guys. I'm not sim to the playoffs. Let's sim the playoffs. That's what I'm trying to say. English was not my first language, apparently. Alright, 21-14. What do the playoffs look like so far? Let me go to schedule. Let me go to playoffs. How did the playoffs go? 21-0. Wow, yeah. When you can't use Justin Tucker as your bail option, it looks like you're not going to win that game. Atlanta won 21-14. Okay. Alright. The thing is, though, there's going to be, like, no scoregamis this year. I took away scoregami from the chances because of this. Alright, what happens here? Play the Chiefs. Yeah, they lost to the Chiefs. Alright. I'm going to sim 10 years. And I'm going to see what ends up happening. But I want to see real fast is field goal wise. Field goal wise, field goal wise, field goal wise. Not field goal wise. I might say Super Bowl wise. Who wins? Who wins between these two teams in the Super Bowl? Ooh, Cowboys won. Alright, I'm going to sim 10 years, guys. Hang on. Alright, guys. 10 years in the future. What happened? Stats. I just want to see who has the most, or how many touchdowns were scored. So, in a season, the most yards that was thrown was actually the Cowboys got 5,400 yards. Okay. Okay, 5,100 yards. How many is the most touchdowns? 60 touchdowns. Patrick Mahomes playing for the Commanders. Oh, lordy. It looked at a lot. 4 different players hit 60 touchdowns in one season. Rushing touchdowns, 31 for Austin Eckler. Breece Hall, 29. Oh my gosh. 32 touchdowns by Brandon Ayuk. 32 touchdowns by Jamar Chase. Did we break a single game record yet? Not yards. How about touchdowns? 8 touchdowns in a single game. Which is tied with Bryce Young for 8. I think, what was the old one? I thought Patrick Mahomes broke it before. Rushing touchdowns in a single game. No, not broken yet. 6 for Richie James Jr. He actually broke it, I believe, before with the Chiefs, right? If I am correct, he broke it earlier this video with the Chiefs, and now he broke it with this team. Patrick Mahomes has the most passing touchdowns. He surpasses Tom Brady for that record now. Yeah, and the sad part is Mahomes isn't even going to retire yet, man. That is insane. Josh Jacobs has the most rushing touchdowns in history, bro. Breece Hall is up there. Bro, there are so many current players who have broken so many records of other players. Brandon Ayuk has 200 touchdowns in his career. I am just amazed. Dude, Justin Tucker retired. Now, technically speaking, how old is Justin Tucker right now? Because this might not be that crazy bad. Alright, he's 34. Never mind. He'll be 44 in 10 years. But when it comes to retirement, I don't think he's going to make the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And the reason why I say that is because this is Money Mac, right? Money Mac over the last 10 years, extra points blocked. Other than kicking extra points, he has not kicked a field goal, as you can see, since 2022. Not kicked one single field goal. So, I'm going to guess that Justin Tucker doesn't make the Hall of Fame. Which I know it's crazy to say that, but yeah, I just don't think it's really possible at this point for him to make the Hall of Fame. And any punter, you can kiss your career goodbye. Because unless you were a punter in 2022 or before that, you haven't had a single punt in this whole entire franchise. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. Because all I know is one thing, okay? Patrick Mahomes led Washington Commander squad does not need to score this much touchdowns per year. Okay? Doesn't need to happen. See you guys next one. Peace.